Hello everyone, Sam is here from creativetradingsystems.com. I'm making this video about few questions that I've been asked in the email. This is my Gmail here. So this is a chart and this is a chart, and the question is that I took this entry but I didn't take this one and this one. Assuming it's not a good thing. You don't know if I took it or not. So let me explain that. I will explain that. And then the second chart, and the question was that how come I hold that trade all the way to this 160 pip? It is more than the daily range. So let's take these trades one by one. So I'm going to click on this one, and then this is a question that how come I didn't take this entry or this entry? So let me explain that, right? So I'm here to teach you how to make the pips, how to get the good entries and good trades, and not to show how to lose the money. Okay, first thing, remember that. Now, my setup, you all know that my setup requires that for long, for example, yellow must be above this black, and this indicator needs to be all the way down, and price coming into the wave and coming out with the blue candles. So not taking this one is the reason was that I had this trade on. You see this one, the yellow is above the black, this indicator all the way down. My alarm beeped and I took this one. And the setup is that when I have one or two blue candles after retracing and then bouncing, and I take the entry and I put this SL right behind here. When the price goes 20-25 pip in my direction without hitting my SL, then I move my SL to break even or break even plus 2 or 3 pips, right? And then when the price goes, whatever the high, and then I feel like that I should close. And then I record the chart first. I write down all these things, all of blah, blah, blah. And then, but sometimes what happens is that I have like a news coming or something that I know that, the price might retrace badly. So I close the trade without making the chart. So that's why I didn't make this chart, but I had this entry. Now, this one, how can I take this entry when I'm having this trade already? Okay, so now this trade went all the way, and somewhere there I closed my trade in a hurry and then waited for another entry. A lot of times you'll see that I have two entries on the same pair. For one for like 150 pip, then the other one they retrace back, and then I have last week I had a couple of pair that gave me two entries, back to back. So that's why I can't show you because I was in the trade. Now, even if, let's say, if you're not here in the trade, see this entry, you think it's an entry, but it is not, because the price never touched the yellow. It must be touching the yellow, below the yellow line. That's another rule. So this entry was not the valid entry. And this one, like I said, the rule is one or two blue candles, you open the trade. So now you open a trade here, and when the price goes a little bit higher, 20-25 pip, I move my SL every like 5-10 pip. If 5-10 pip 10 pip goes up, my SL from 25 pip goes to 15. More 10 pip more, my SL goes to 5. And then at 25 pip, my SL is at break even. Systematic. You move your SL, you reduce the risk of losing, right? So most likely here, if you take it, you probably will lose 5 or 10 pip, right? Or maybe break even. Now this one, you probably will lose. If you take this entry, it will go up and then come here and hit your SL, and you lose 25 pip, right? Now after that, I took this one. So if I lose 25 pip here, and then I said, okay, well, the hell with it. Let's wait what happened. The scenario doesn't change. If the news is good for Aussie dollar, it will go up. But sometimes it wobble, it comes down, hits your SL, But the idea is that it will go up because the Aussie dollar is strong. It's gonna, or the USD is weak, right? So it's gonna go up, and you wait for just for another entry, and then this one I had and went up to 100 pips. So now if I lose 25 pips, let's say here, what do I care about? 25 minus the 100, right? That's how it is. Okay, so don't think that I'm ignoring or not taking these, but you got to understand the system and you understand the trading, right? If I'm not showing this and this because maybe I took it and it went up 25 pip, I came and sit on a break even and the price comes back and hit my SL. So it's no loss, no gain. I don't even care about that trade. Why would I waste my time making all the chart and show that, okay, this is how I made nothing. That's waste of time. I don't have that time to waste, to be honest with you. All right, so this is what the US Aussie used. Now another chart is this, and you saying that I close even after the daily range. Do you even know what the daily range was on this pair? Let me show it to you. This is where I took this trade. See that? This is my alarm beeping right now for Euro Yen buy, but since I'm making the video, so what the hell with it? I got plenty of entries anyway. Now, this was my entry, and I closed the trade here somewhere, right? So all the way down here it came. Now, this is the indicator that tells me what the daily range of the pair at the time. Now you can see the daily range here, average 60-day range is 242. Yeah, let's say 240, right around there. Doesn't have to be exact, right around there, 240. Now see this white dotted line? This is where the day starts, and then this is where the day ended. Okay, so day starting point is here. So the daily range is the high of the day to the low of the day, the difference between that. So the high of this day, you can clearly see that this is the point. The low of the day was this, right? So this is the daily average range is calling for this distance to be 240 or around that 240. So let's see how much is that. So I'm gonna check that the daily range of that day from the top. Oops. Hold on. I have that key auto clicker and that start working. Let me just stop that here. It is to refresh the chart. It automatically refreshes the charts. Anyway, so the daily range, I'm gonna count from this top to this bottom. See how many pips. Oops, what am I doing? Okay. Here. Come on, man. Okay, I'm gonna, my mouse is messing around. Okay, here. From the top to the bottom. You see that? How much is it? 236. The daily range is 240. How close it is? 4 pip apart. 242 to 236. Right? Then after that, it started to go up a little bit, and I said, what the hell with it? And I closed it. So from here, from my entry to this is 160. Here moved exactly to the amount of the daily range. Exactly. Few pips, 5, 6 pips, less. But even after that, the new day started here, so we don't count after that, even if it goes down, right? But this is where you can see here. Now this is, I'm not making it up or anything. If you're saying that I didn't close around daily range, I closed way after that. How come? Right there, you can see it's 235. The daily range, it says, my indicator saying is 240. So if the average 60-day range is 240, it did exactly that. So if I had my entry here, it's 160. If I had an entry here, it would be less, right? Then my trade would be only for uh, 165. No, not 165. What the heck is that? Okay, this the first number I got confused. Hold on, it's 21 to 11. Okay, so if let's say if I had my entry here, it would be 104 pip. See that? That's 100 pip trade. But my entry was early in the day. It's a lot of times, you miss the entry. Oh, the price move and goes down without giving the entry. It goes down like 80, 70, 80 pip away from the daily open or the top or the high of the day. So you only have half of the daily range left. So if you make the entry then you can only go for maybe 70, 80 pip trade, not more than that, and then you have to close it. But on this one, it was exactly around the daily range I closed the trade, and the daily range on this one, different pair has different daily range. This one is you happen to have 240. All right. So this is how it is. So all your questions, I hope that I answer it, and if you understand it. It's a lot of other factors. It's not that these lines or just blue candle, white candle, red candle, and then you just open the trade. You have to see the news. You have to see the weekly chart. I provide everything to my fans, right? My subscribers. So this is it for now. And if you still have any more questions, then let me know. Okay, I'll answer. In the proper time. Anyway, so this is it for now. And what the? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go now and talk to you later. Okay. Stop recording. What was I was doing?